Hello everyone and welcome! My name is Taylor Call, owner and founder of Sushisa Studios, and I'll be explaining how my commissions work. So if you're here out of curiosity or I've directed you here, welcome! Essentially, all my services fall under two categories: 14 USD per hour for commissions I'm allowed to duplicate or resell, and 22 USD per hour for exclusivity. More details will be given further in the video. There are timestamps linked below in case you want to skip ahead. I am heavily against AI in creative works, and none of my work uses AI in any form or fashion, so you can be assured that you are receiving authentic human-made art. I am most proficient with realism and semi-realism. My work is primarily digital, but I can work in physical mediums such as acrylic painting, embroidery, and small crafts. I work mostly with 2D Vtube avatars, art and rigging, as well as standalone character and concept art, animatics, and animations. I'm not as proficient in anime styles, backgrounds, or machines. If you are curious if I can do other things, please ask away. I'm always open to trying out new things. I've been commissioned for company logos, book covers, and product designs, so feel free to reach out to see if I can do it. Just know that it may not turn out exactly as expected, and if it's something I'm not practiced in, it may take more time and have more end cost. As for things I do not do anything NSFW or anything close to that. Anything political or sensitive in nature, busty females and chest physics, and anything that you do not own the copyright to. If you are unsure whether your commission falls under any of these, please do not hesitate to reach out and ask. If there is something I don't do, I will let you know. Also, I don't do rush jobs or allow people to cut in line, except for those who had already waited their turn and declined to start right away. At the time of this video, my rate is either $22 per hour or $14 per hour, depending on the copyright you would like. The reason why I do per hour rather than a flat fee that covers the whole commission is to ensure that both you and I have a fair trade. To help me so I'm not overworking, and you so you're not overpaying, we log by the hour, which is calculated both adding up time from screen recordings and using a money-to-time converter website. You're welcome to put a cap on the time and cost of the project, as one commissioner did with this project. Just know that the quality may be affected. You are also free to end the commission at any time. If it's from a lack of funds, please wait for the payment section of this video. After sending me a message detailing me what you would like done, I'll make a rough estimate of time and cost. The estimate is completely free. Please note that this will be a very loose estimation, as each commission is so unique it's difficult to gauge the amount of work that it will require. Be prepared for a larger cost just in case. If you would like a better idea about the time and cost for previous commissions, please take a look at my commissions page at sushisastudios.com/category/commissions or my showcase playlist here on YouTube. If you choose the resale commission option, my rate is $14 per hour. This allows me to resell the commission or parts of it on my online shop at a different price. You may use the commission art for monetized live streams, videos, Twitch emotes, but not merch, reselling, redistributing, or any other forms of income. This includes customized, ready-made Vtube models, no matter how many customizations there are. Services this automatically applies to, unless requested otherwise, are recolors, Vtuber accessories and/or emotes, and Vtube models. If you commissioned a digital piece, you will receive the exported files of the commission, but not the working files such as the PSD, CMO3, or the CAN3 files. If you commissioned a physical piece, you will simply receive the final product. If you choose the exclusive commission option, my rate is $22 USD per hour. You may use the commissioned art for monetized live streams, videos, Twitch emotes, and physical merch, but not reselling, redistributing, or any other forms of income such as NFTs. Services this automatically applies to, unless requested otherwise, are rigging-only Vtube avatars. If you commission a digital piece, you will receive all the files associated with the commission and any emo animation files if applicable. If you commissioned a physical piece, you will simply receive the final product. With both commission options, I retain the right to post a time-lapse video and a showcase photo and video of the project publicly. I also retain the right to refuse any of my work to be fed or adjusted into AI or used to train it. I work on one commission for a max of 2 hours a day, minus Saturdays and Sundays, as this helps prevent burnout and allows me to work on multiple projects simultaneously. This also helps us keep a closer track of time as it adds up quickly. Once again, I don't do rush jobs, so be prepared for a longer commission time. Wait times to start yours can vary quite a bit from a few days to 6 months, depending on how many people are on the waitlist, so grab your place in line as soon as you can. The waitlist is completely free and you can get off anytime, and I will contact you once it's your turn. Please keep in mind that I will give you a week and 2 reminders for starting your commission, but if I do not hear back from you at all after these, I will move on to the next person in line. I can communicate through either Sushisa Studios Etsy messages or email, so let me know which you prefer. Please send me as much information as what you'd like done for the commission, including a detailed description of the piece, which copyright option you want, preferred budget, and a reference photo if you have one. I strongly discourage any AI-generated references, but this won't immediately disqualify you for my services. Again, I am staunchly against AI and will not use it, but I will give the benefit of the doubt as you are seeking out actual art services. If we agree on the commission, I will direct you to an initial fee on Etsy, which, depending on the amount of time estimated, will cover the first 2 to 6 hours of the actual commission. This is a non-refundable fee, and all payments are done only through Etsy. In the message thread, I will make a custom listing for the agreed payment, which may fluctuate in amount depending on VAT and sales tax. All you need to do is click the link and complete the payment. Once the initial fee is paid, we can begin the commission. I send updates at least once daily unless we agree to slower check-ins. Especially during the beginnings of the commission, please be prompt with responses so that it may be completed as soon as possible. I will respond within 24 hours of your responses. If I am unable to hear from you at all for 14 days despite me reaching out multiple times, I may preemptively end the commission and you will only receive what has been paid for. In addition, if the commission was not exclusive, I may reuse or resell the incomplete piece. After the initial fee, I am very lenient when payments are due. It's perfectly fine to have installments just in case it can't be paid all at once, and in fact this is the most common practice with my commissions. This commission took about 6 months after the model was already done to be fully paid. Please note that I will only deliver what has been paid and nothing more than that. I am extremely understanding, so please make sure you communicate with me. As a reminder, all payments are done only through Etsy messages. This is because they can handle things such as VAT, sales, tax, and all the legal jargon. One day I will implement a payment system on my website at sushisastudios.com and hopefully receive a VGen account, but for now I only accept it on Etsy. I do not accept refunds after the initial fee, nor for work completed and submitted, even if the commission itself is not done. After everything is paid, I will email the files or ship them to you. If you have any questions on anything, or would like some quick touch-ups, please do not hesitate to reach out again. Depending on the number and complexity of the edits, it may be on the house. Soon after the commission is completed, I'll compile all the recordings into a single time-lapse. It won't be the actual full length of time due to file size and convenience, but it's still kind of fun seeing how your commission came to be, so I'll definitely share the link with you. I will also make a public post showcasing the final work. How does all this sound? Anything you think that I can improve upon or clarify, please let me know. If you're interested in commissioning me, please feel free to reach out by Etsy messages or email at sushisastudios@gmail.com. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!